Hey everybody, um, I got a email from uh, the Leica store and said that I have an S3 if I want it this week. Here's the dilemma: do I really want the camera? There's so many different pros and cons about that camera. Um, I think it'd be nice having the 60 megapixel. I know you don't need it, but it is nice having the Q3 and being able to really zoom in. And the chip is different than the SL2 that I have. Supposedly the same chip that's in the Q3. So there's a lot of controversy on the camera. And the problem is everybody that Leica has sent to the opening when they got the camera in Germany, they're all YouTube influencers. And what are they going to say? Are they going to say anything really bad about it? Probably not. Not if they want to get invited back and do more things with Leica. I get it. I wish there was like a true review of that camera, and I can't find anything about it. The only trouble, like if you bought it from like B&H and Adorama, they would take it back. I buy enough stuff from them. But doing it from a Leica store, they're going to charge 20% to return it. So then you're looking at what? Almost $1,400 in fees. And at that point, you may as well just sell it. So I don't know. Does anybody on here have a camera, have a SL3? I'm kind of lost. And I guess like when I don't really know, I probably shouldn't bother. I mean, I really do enjoy this camera right here. It's really a good camera. Not the best with using like flash triggers other than like Broncolor or Pro Photo. If I try to use my Elechrome trigger, it locks this camera up. And I have no idea why. I sent notes into Elechrome. They have no idea. So it's something to do with probably the pin configuration. I just need something to trip a flash. I really don't use a TTL, so that's kind of like that null. So I don't know. What is your thoughts? I really enjoy the SL2 for most of the stuff that I do. I mean, granted, it is 4 or 5 years old now. I bought it secondhand. I bought this lens secondhand, a 35 millimeter Apple. I bought that secondhand as well. But I don't know. Anyways, sorry to bother you and bore you with this, but I mean, it's one of those things where I know it'll be out there again, and I know I can get it later. But I'm just debating. I really enjoy the color science with these cameras. And then the Nikon that I have, I mean, I have a 70 to 200. If I use that once or twice a year, I would be amazed. I know I'm not really a sports shooter, and not something that I really do. And even at weddings, I very rarely would use that. I like the prime lenses, the 135 and 85, 1.2 and 1.8. I don't use 50 much either. I mean, so I could literally get rid of the 50 and the 70 to 200 to offset the cost and still keep my SL2. What's really strange is when I'm using the SL2 and I have the Q3 on my shoulder, I go to look at the viewfinder and I'm going like this with this camera, and then I go take a picture with the Q3, and it's amazing how much smaller everything looks in that viewfinder of that Q3. I mean, it was almost mind-boggling. I didn't realize it was that much of a difference. If you use one thing all the time, you don't really know. So I just got, I started using this. I'm thinking, man, that magnification in here is phenomenal. So I don't know if the SL3 is going to be the same as the SL2. I guess I'm just going to have to call the Leica store and talk to somebody there that might know all the specifics. So I'll keep you posted. They said Wednesday or Thursday it would be in their store. And it's got my name on it because I was on the list. So we'll see. All right. I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good one. Keep shooting. Be a blessing. Bye.